Welcome to Digital Dental Technology Solution. This is the first video towards the step-by-step training on 3shape. Today I will talk about how you can create orders for different type of restorations, and I will show you how you can change some settings regarding to the order. So just first we go to the settings, and we will see what we can do in settings regarding to the orders. In the settings, left side there is options, site settings. This side, dentist, lab, manufacturers, operators, countries, and manufacturer process. So if you want to add dentist or new customer in the list, you can go to the dentist and you can add new customer here, and then you can just after adding can go back. And if you want to add new technician, the new operator, go to the operator, you can add here new operator, any Lex like this one, and class, and you can see you have here Alex. You can do, you want to change, you can also change here. So this is the, if you want to delete it, you have option down here, you can just select this one and you can just delete it, only one. If you want to add, just add button, write his name and anything, and if you want to delete, just press it, select it and delete. So same with the doctors, you can add the dentist, and if you are manufacturing outside your lab, in the manufacturers you can add, and regarding their specifications also you have, if they have going to communicate, you can also make their settings here and then go back. And the manufacturer process, this is also one thing related to the order. Manufacturer process is the output of the restoration. You can see here you have a lot of, if you want to add specific, you can add or you can import. So anything you want regarding the output of the restoration, you can add in the manufacturer process. So these are some basic things that you can related to the order. Now we will go to the back to the dental manager. After changing anything in the setting, you have to always make save. It will ask you, you want to make save changes, yes, no, cancel meaning here, and no meaning you don't want to change, yes. So if you want to make changes, press yes, so it will appear in the system. So now I will show you how you can create orders for different type of restoration. Just the left side, go to the new order button, press it, and you have this window pops up. On the left side there is a lab information, there is operators, you have add the operator, you can select here. And if you have connecting to the external lab, how are you going to send your case to or milling to the other labs, you can add here. And in the customer you have to add your dentist or anything you have. the dentist name or the customer name, and you can add here, select here, then the contact person and these things. And here is the patient information, first name, last name, and the first name. And if you have photos, you can press this button and you can select images, and where you put the images you can select here and add here. Photo you can also add in the dental designer. When you're designing, you can also have option there to add the photos. So in the other settings you can change this number with your specific lab slip number. Anything you have on your lab slip you can put here, and when you put the patient name here, it will automatically come here. So and importance, nothing to do with the case. And then there is a design module. You can see if you go to the, you have 2014, 2015 and 2016. So we have the latest one. And also if you want to, after the scanning, you want to export your case to Sirac, you can select this option. Okay, and now go to the scan settings. In the scan settings, first is the object type. If you select this one, you have option digital impression, and the impression, if you're going to scan the impression, you can select impression. And if you import from the TriScan, you can select digital impression. But if you're going to scan the models, you will select models. So it depends what you are going to use. In the antagonistic, you have three options. None. If you are going to scan only the upper, you will see none. And if you're going to scan the bite, if you have good bite, you can also scan the bite and select antagonistic bite. And if you are going to scan the opposing model, you will select the antagonistic model. And neighborhood scan, if you want to make section unsectioned, and select here. And then there is a three option zone here. First option, double preparation. Second option is the pre-preparation, and third option is related to the denture order. So we will talk about first option, the double preparation or the wax up. If you have the mock-up or the temporary or wax up that is placed on the original model or master model, then you can select this one, first double preparation or the wax up. But if you have separate model other than the master model for the temporaries, then you should select this one, the pre-preparation. So for the preparation, you have option to align the scans in the scan. During the scan, you can align two scans. But if you select this one and you have two different models, you don't have any options to align them in the at the scan stage. So if you have two different models, select pre-preparation. And if you have same model and you have something like wax up or the temporary of the patient, you can select first option. Now come to the main order details. So how we can use this one to create orders. For the first, we will start with the simple crown, nautical crown. If you want to make any nautical crown, press left click on that tooth and then go to the options on the right side. If you're making it nautical, press this one. You have option here, first option crown, then there is a crown pontic and onlay, inlay, then you have veneers, and then you have temporary crown, temporary pontic, temporary and prepaid model, and double tops. And then there is option that is related to the artificial tooth or the denture tooth. So what you are going to select, you have to check here. Then after selecting that, if you want to make cancel, just press this one and press this option, and it will be deselect. So let's start. We are going to select as a like anatomical crown. Select this. You have here. Now you have to also check here this plus button. If you go to the plus button, you will find the materials, which material you want. For this case, you have a lot of materials imported in your system, so you have to carefully check. You are going to make it with the PMMA model material, you are going to make it Emax, or you have other materials, you have zirconiums, but you have wax, you have titanium. So which material you are going to use, you have to carefully select that material. Then colors is no more important, and then there is a type. Also in the type you have imported many materials, so you have to also take care of this one. We are going to select this one, Star. So we will related type, we will select this one. And then there is a manufacturer. If you have manufacturers, and you can select this one. And the most important factor in this is the manufacturer process. Keep attention. If you select this one wrong for the designing, you will have disaster. So always keep attention to this one. First the material, then the type, and you have the manufacturer process. Manufacturer process, you have some options. You can select if you want STL, you have 5-axis STL. What you have added in the manufacturer process, you can select here. Related to your milling machine, what you have added, you can select this one. So this is for the, if you want to make full monolithic crown, you can select like this one. Then you press scan, and it will go to the scan options, and then you will scan it, then you will design it. So this is the first part of how you can create orders and change settings, and I will explain to you in the second part how you can also create orders and change some other settings in the second part. So don't forget to subscribe my channel and stay tuned for the upcoming amazing updates, and have a good day.